Don't do that. Eat your bone.
I didn't eat her bone.
I let her eat her bone, but I want her to eat the heating pad. Eat the bone. Oh, wow. Almost lost a finger that time. Come on. She gonna finish it. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. Kiwi, don't eat me. You don't have to guard, just eat. So a little Kiwi update. So, like 2 weeks ago, she's always fussy, but like 2 weeks ago, she really became nearly impossible to get to eat. Like I was trying every trick in the book, including provoking her to the point where she is biting me, just trying to get her to resource guard her food and eat it. And we decided this was more than her usual pickiness, and so we took her to the vet. We have a great vet, specializes in, well, she's a great animal repair woman, but she's really experienced with exotics and works directly hands side by side with me with my animals, which is really important because we get a lot better outcome if I'm there to do the principal animal handling, and that way her staff isn't wrestling around with an animal that could be dangerous under the wrong situation, and they'd all rather I get bit than that they get bit. So we brought her in, and we x-rayed her and we ultrasounded her stomach, and what we observed on the ultrasound appeared to both our primary vet and her co-worker at the practice was that she might have stomach tumors, which was devastating news. And they told us that the location of the tumors was likely inoperable, and that it didn't look good. And we were all standing there crying because everybody loves this animal. She's been a long-time patient, and she's just a special girl. And so we went home and just were devastated. We just thought, oh my gosh. And I mean, I expect her to last many more years. These guys can live, she's 12 and a half, but they can live to be 18 to 20 years old if they're really well cared for. And she's always been super healthy. In fact, aside from this issue, she has only ever had injuries and never a single illness. Like, she's never had a day of runny poop. I mean, she's just been a rock solid, healthy animal. So we go home, we're all devastated, and think, well, the time is going to be short with her, which is just heartrending for me. This is my muse. This girl has been the closest of any wolf I've ever had. She's been the one that has been the closest to me by far. So, I mean, I'm her human. She sleeps with me every night, this crazy girl. You done with your bone now? You don't care anymore? So, Cooey. So, in taking care of that and finding out, we sent everything off to a radiologist to, yeah, maybe she wants to go outside. Want to go outside for a second? Have a peeper? Come on. Come on. Here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Want to go outside for a second? You? So, the radiological consult took several days to come back, during which we were calling her Schrodinger's wolf because we didn't know whether she was a live wolf or a dead wolf. She still wasn't really eating. We had put her on a whole bunch of appetite stimulating meds and other things to help her stomach feel better. And so then we get the word back from the radiologist and says, I don't see any evidence of cancer. It looks to me like she's got an inflamed stomach lining, maybe ulcers. And luckily, the vet decided to run some additional tests because obviously we do a fecal. And the fecal came back as clean, no problems there. But her blood test showed that she had antibodies to Giardia, which can cause stomach inflammation. And so we started treating her, and then, of course, everybody else for Giardia. And the main likely cause of that is because I take my animals out all the time, and the idiots in my community don't clean up after their dogs. So there's dog poop everywhere, and that's a vector. So we started treating for Giardia. We started giving her meds for her upset stomach, including omeprazole, and we treated her for a week for Giardia, during which she was eating, but not nearly enough and not with much interest. And the metronidazole, the drug for the Giardia, can sometimes put animals off their food. Everybody's actually real picky while they're on it. So we just completed that a couple days ago, and now she's eating better. And we're guardedly optimistic that that it's ulcers associated with Giardia, and those are healing, and she's going to be fine. We're still figuring out if we're going to take her in for an endoscopy, just get a look in her stomach, but obviously there's risks with that because it's full anesthesia. And we discovered while she was out, she had an ACL repair, a surgical ACL repair about 2 years ago. And she's been really limpy lately, like really packing her leg. And I was concerned that either the surgery had failed or that she just had very bad arthritis in the injured knee. And as a result, this was it. Like, you can't fix that. And the vet said, yeah, but I think I did the right leg, not the left leg. And sure enough, when we got her under the x-ray machine, we looked at the knee, and the good knee is the one we fixed. And it's fairly common with big dogs that if you repair one ACL, the other ACL goes. And that's what happened. So we want to preserve the, there's a limited number of anesthesias you can put these guys through in their life before it just becomes too much for them. So we want to limit the number of full anesthesias that we do and preserve it for fixing her other knee, which will be a 3 to 5 month process of getting that rehabilitated. But hopefully then she will get back to having her normal, beautiful gait, and we'll be able to enjoy several more years, maybe as much as a decade more of Princess Bitchy Pants. So that's the long update of Cooey and how she's doing, but we're much more optimistic now. She's definitely eating more. She probably ate 1.5 pounds to, I don't know, 1.5 pounds or so today. I'd like to see her eating 2.5 pounds a day, but we'll take what we can get for the time being, and I'll keep everybody updated.